Doing it again. Oh, there it goes.
Time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Caught. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. So Nebraska's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes their freshman 4-star quarterback. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
What's your score?
I'll tell you what, this QB, man, he has been the surprise of the season to start so far. Just ascending in play. Got his team in a good spot, playing at a really high level. Palmer, this might be a guy that we say, we might not have been talking about him preseason, but we're talking about him now.
Yeah, and we were talking to him this week before the game. He told us he had a bit of a chip on his shoulder coming into this season. He said, you know, not a lot of people were talking about me. Not a lot of people were giving me the attention that I really felt like I deserved. But I'm going to play, and I'm going to get people's attention. He's been doing that. This kid has been balling.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Got some green grass. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cornhuskers have this offense rolling. Right side, it's Payne. Headed to the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
There we go.
Snags it quickly on the left. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's quarterback.
On the delay, it's Russell.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll give it to Parker. There he goes. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Gets rid of it. And he gets it away.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gonna run it. It's Payne. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run him again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Huskers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Nearly intercepted.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Fires to the wideout.
God, dude.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one.
2 passes.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. That's caught. It's Platt. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Quick give. It's Russell. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Jackson will throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Right to me.
No
Oh my
real
God.
chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
That was so right to me that I thought
The
I
Cornhuskers
was
ready
the
to go back to work on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Left side is Payne. Turning it on. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. In the red area, it's Payne. All over him immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Husker! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Down here on the Razorback sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hits inside. It's Payne. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the middle. Out wide left, it's Hunter. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cornhuskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Like out of bounds.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line.
I wonder if I can crank it up.
Nebraska. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is
human
true,
joystick
and the
is
lead balloons to
been
21.
activated in high
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it. And his pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Trying to get started. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Bunch formation for these receivers. Drops back on first down. Going over the top. Upstairs to make the catch. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Out wide right, it's Hunter. He breaks a tackle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Huskers have moved it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. There after the big play in the passing game. Nebraska calls a timeout, and that's their last one. Again for the remainder of this half. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they take it in for 6 more points. And and the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
What's your score?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give on the counter. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's gonna do it for the first half. That's gonna wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with FIU taking on the Florida Atlantic Owls.
On the move from inside is 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Sends it back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Send the tight end in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with a big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
The start of the third quarter.
Lining up to add another. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Handoff for Parker. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice move there. Still on his feet at the 45. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. Burrowing for yardage. Fighting off the defender. Might have a chance. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Russell. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They'll run with Parker. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Ollie, what do you have?
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with the big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Reese?
All right, Ollie. Second down to the air. Got his man. Quick step and go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cornhuskers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw one first. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. That one's going to keep him away tonight as he just missed it.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here's a little. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. He is in. Touchdown, Nebraska. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Here's a gift to Parker. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Second and long here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Floats it out in space. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third.
Like they've got all
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down will open up the final period. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Razorbacks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the option. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the 1st. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again, or are you going to force them to pass the football?
Churns into the pile. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
The Huskers are flying down the field. The give on the counter. He's got the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead.
Turning on the Jets. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gaps.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And he puts through the extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Jackson will throw. They're all over him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Secures it at the 30. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
They'll try it over the left side. Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Hey, he's had a great day all day today, and not a surprise why they continue to feature him, and you've seen him make big plays. And down the stretch, we expect more of the same, don't we, guys? Like, up with the lead, ground game keeps that clock moving. You don't want to stop that thing. That clock is your friend. This defense better find some answers quick.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.